Hey, it's Pete's Dude Man. We're back to Pokémon LeafGreen.
Yeah.
It's kind of unusual. We're actually recording on a Saturday. We have a Saturday with nothing to do, so we were like, hey, let's try to power through Pokemon. We're gonna see how far we can get in one day. I think I can maybe work my way all the way up to the Elite Four, but I'm guessing at that point I would want to do a grind session. Assuming I don't have one before then because like someone dies or something. But yeah, that's kind of the plan right now. Right now we're surfing down from Pallet to Cinnabar Island.
Cinnabon.
And we're gonna do things on Cinnabon Island like eat cinnamon rolls. And then I realized while I was editing videos, I never actually explored Saffron City after liberating it. So there's like a lot of people I didn't talk to. So I'll do that at some point too after we get to Cinnabon Island. And that's pretty much the plan. So I didn't get to talk much about Angry Joe and Peanut Butter Gamer last time, who I named Pokemon after. Kind of the deal with both of them was that at that point, it actually had been a long time since I had subscribed to anyone. I was kind of satisfied with everyone I was subscribed to, and those were the people I was regularly watching. And then I was like, you know what? There's all these people I've heard of and seen, but have never actually watched any of their videos. Like Angry Joe, I had seen in like stuff on Channel Awesome, but I never actually had watched an Angry Joe video. And same with Peanut Butter Gamer, I'd heard of him through like normal boot stuff, but I never actually watched his videos. And so I was like, you know, I should finally watch some of their videos. And that's how I wound up watching them and subscribing to them and stuff.
Yep.
I'm just bringing that up too because it's going to be the basis of a lot of the Pokemon I'm naming soon. So, kind of introductory into that. I think I'm a little more wired than usual for two reasons. Because I definitely feel more energetic. One, it is a Saturday afternoon as opposed to like a Tuesday or Thursday evening. So I haven't worked at all or anything. And it's earlier in the day. So I'm just kind of feeling like, yay! And also, I just ate 6 donuts. So,
yeah,
that's a lot of sugar.
Yeah, we ate a lot of donuts because for once in my entire life I started craving them.
Yeah, you usually don't like donuts.
I hate donuts with a burning passion, but for some reason I really wanted them today.
Huh, I wonder why.
I really hope I'm not pregnant. We'll know in a couple days, though.
Oh, is it supposed to be your time in a couple days?
It's supposed to be my time of the month in a couple days.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty good at keeping track of that stuff.
Right.
So.
Oh no, it's peeing everywhere!
Ah, bad fishy. Go pee in the corner.
Seamus, can you not be confused? If you hit your... Okay, I gotta pull you out, because who knows if this thing has a water attack or not. Probably not. It probably has, like, Horn Attack, Supersonic Flail, and other shit, but we're not gonna risk it. Actually, I'm still gonna go off the assumption anyway, so we can train Jontron. You're tired?
Oh, yeah.
But you just ate 4 donuts.
No. I ate 3.5.
Oh. Well, I mean, that rounds up.
No, I think... I'm just not used to, like... I'm not a morning person.
Right. And even even right now would be considered kind of early for you.
Yeah, but I've been waking up earlier, like, since I started working, because I just get used to that. But it's not like my body wants to.
Okay.
Like, right now, I probably would go and take a nap.
If we weren't just now recording.
But that's okay.
The Sea King doesn't like to hit itself. I mean, that makes sense and all. But...
Yeah, no one wants to hit themselves.
Yeah, I don't think these guys have a water attack. It's, what is it? Supersonic, Water Sport, which isn't an attack, Horn Attack, and Flail. So yeah, I guess they don't have a water attack. I'm pretty sure Flamethrower is still stronger, because with Stab it's almost 150 power, divided by 2 makes it 75, where Quick Attack's only 40, so yeah, Flamethrower is still stronger than if I was going to use Quick Attack. Math! There's lots of math in Pokemon.
If you actually want to bother with it.
Yeah, you don't really have to.
Just be like, I'm gonna pound you.
I'm gonna use pound.
Gonna pound the
The burk. Well, there goes that fish. There's one fish to go. That's weird. 3 Sea King and a Goldeen. Did he decide just not to evolve one of them? I like this one to be a Goldeen.
It's just too pretty.
You know, all my other fish became big, ugly fish. Maybe I'll just keep this one small. Right now, at the time that we're recording this, MagFest is going on, but that's like near Washington D.C., so it's a little bit out of our area.
Like,
and price range.
Yeah, we probably have to save up for it and then, like, take some time off work.
Yeah.
And then go and, like, either, I don't know, figure out, like, a hotel or something like that. Which is, once again, very pricey. Right.
I mean, we're very new to, like, doing cons. We've only been to the Retro Gaming Expo, just because, like, you know, we've always wanted to do a con, and here's one that's close by. It's in Portland, that's really close to us, and it was a ton of fun.
And it was inexpensive and smaller, so, you know.
Right.
It was more comfortable.
Yeah, and I had a really good time. But, like, I don't know, I can't really take time off of work for things like that. They kind of frown upon that as a teacher, where it's like, you want to take days off of, you know, teaching kids to do something completely unnecessary.
When you could just go and do that stuff during the summer and winter vacations.
Right.
Because you get a lot of time off compared to other jobs.
So, but still, I mean, you can't change when those events happen, so you just wind up missing them.
Unless they're like summer.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, like, yeah, I mean, that is not the case for MagFest. So, yeah. And then that's one aspect. And it'd be another thing, like, if I could just get there quick, but it's on the opposite side of the country for me. And like I said, then we'd have to, like, also save up for it, because we definitely don't just have the excess funds. And like I said, that's part of us just being totally new to cons. We're not used to, like, saving up for them, you know?
And we're saving up for other things in life. Like, once we're more settled down to where we want to be in life, then we could save up more for conventions.
That's true. Because right now we're, like, just saving to, like, have our own place and move and stuff like that.
Do adult things.
So...
Because
we gotta wait a bit, I suppose.
Yeah. We're too much in the system. We're not all that alternative.
At least I'm not.
You're not. I guess I'm kind of
You could be a little more interpretive. You're an artist.
Oh,
so.
I do whatever the fuck I want. Without...
I'm kind of like, yeah, I have a very set, this is what I need to do when. Except for, like you said, in the summers, then I'm like, I'm free as a bird.
I just got the idea of, like, once summer starts, you just bust out the door and, like, open up your coat or something and be like, I'm free!
And then I'd sprout wings and fly off.
Yes.
Whee!
I'd be like, Isaac, wait, you need to take me to work. I don't want to go on the bus is scary.
I don't like buses.
I put up with them because, you know, when you choose not to drive as an adult, you kind of just have to put up with the alternatives and not complain. Because if you complain, it's like, well, why don't you just get a fucking license then?
Yeah.
You know? Also, going on the bus is actually really fucking entertaining because, like, you get so many crazy people that get on there and so many interesting things happen, especially in the town we live in, because not a lot of people really go on the bus unless they really, really have to. So, it's really fascinating.
I don't know.
Frightening.
I've always felt like uncomfortable on buses for some reason. Like, I don't know. It doesn't happen to me in other modes of transportation. I like planes and trains just fine. But I don't know. Just for whatever reason, I just didn't like buses as much. And then it only got worse when I did take a bus once, and it was for a longer trip. And so I got tired and I fell asleep. And when I woke up, someone had taken my hat. And I lost one of my trilbies because I was asleep.
Yeah.
And so I was like, God damn it, I knew this would fucking happen if I took a bus.
Did you ever take a bus when you were in school?
No, never took a school bus.
Okay. Because that environment's completely different.
Oh, yeah,
like,
no.
Public transit buses.
I've never taken a school bus. Maybe like once, but even then, I'm having a hard time recalling. I never regularly took one. I don't think I took one at all.
Yeah, as far as buses are concerned, though, like, every bus system is different per town and what kind of people are on there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Our town?
No. I was...
our college town?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting all my towns mixed up.
Okay. So the town, our college town.
Yeah, our college town. That bus system was fine because it was just a bunch of college kids and younger people that just happened to live there, or just a bunch of older people that happened to live there. It's like there weren't any, like, you know, transient people that had mental disabilities going on those buses.
Well, that was a very interesting environment, our college town, because like the town itself was kind of a small retirement community, but then you had this giant university attached to it with like just tons and tons of young people. So it was a very interesting dynamic that way.
Yeah.
It was really nice, actually.
It was weird because, like, I'm used to before that I was used to being in a community that was a bit more diverse in terms of age.
Our hometown?
Yeah,
it is very diverse.
And in terms of, like, the community college there, they were very diverse in age as well. So, like, I got to see the world a lot differently and a lot more, I don't know, I guess, you know, like, I wasn't as biased as a lot of the kids that were going to the university we were at, because all those kids at the university were only around their peer group, and their peer group alone, you know, their entire lives.
Yeah.
So, like, they had a really, like, stereotypical viewpoint of older individuals, and it just drove me up a freaking wall, because I knew older people that did not conform to that. And the majority of the older people I knew didn't conform to the, like, you know, stereotypes that these college kids were talking about. It's like, no, there's a lot of older people that would be really cool if you ever took the chance to get to know them.
Exactly. Like, so some of our really close friends now are quite a bit older than us, and like, yeah, it's like, I don't know, one of those things now where, you know, or always where I'm like, you know, stereotyping just isn't fun or accurate.
It's never accurate because, like,
and you're really blocking yourself off from, you know, meeting people that, like, you could have a real good time with.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you like limit yourself to your interactions with people based on, like, certain demographic stereotypes that they could be, you don't really get to enjoy the world as much as you could.
Yeah.
You know, like,
it becomes a much more limited world.
And it's kind of sad. And you realize how diverse life is. Like, you realize how diverse, like, an older generation of people are compared to how you're taught to think, you know, in terms of that. Like, not a lot of people who are, like, who are part of, I don't know, like, Generation X, or even, you know, the baby boomers, not a lot of them are as conservative as you think. You know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of really they're all over the place in their opinions and how they feel about the world, you know?
Is the baby boomer generation, is that the one that comes directly before Gen X?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gen X is
I don't know
right
much about
after
that.
baby boomers.
Okay.
And that's basically one of our friends' generation. I don't know about her husband. Because there's a bit of an age difference between them. But that's my mom's generation.
Right.
Yeah, and that's, I think, probably your parents' generation too, because they're close.
They're
closer to my dad's age, so they're more to the tail end of baby boomer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my dad is a baby boomer just from the tail end of it.
Right.
And then from people my older sister's age, usually mid to early 30s, to about your youngest brother, about teens.
Mm-hmm.
That's Generation Y, the millennials.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've just made it now to Cinnabar Island. The first thing we're going to do is, this is a new location, we're going to obtain a Pokemon. And the Pokemon we're going to obtain is our Ammonite that we're carrying around in our bag.
Yay!
So we're gonna go into the lab and take care of that really quick here before we deal with anything else. Where's the Pokemon Lab meeting room? We need the resurrection or whatever it is. R&D. I don't think it's R&D. It might be R&D. Research and development. I think it's the testing room. Because it's experimental. Let's see here. I think this is the guy. Hiya! I am important doctor. Yes, very much so indeed. Here, I study rare Pokemon fossils. All the time I study. Have you a fossil for me? Yeah, Helix fossil. Oh, that is Helix fossil it is. It is fossil of Ammonite, a Pokemon that is already extinct. My resurrection machine will make that Pokemon live again. So, you hurry and give me that. Give it to the weird doctor. Hey now! Just because he talks a little different, I think he's weird. So I have to actually...
incredibly normal.
I think I just have to exit and come back in and he's done. Or maybe I have to leave the building. You late! Where were you? Your fossil is back to life. It was Ammonite, like I think. Yeah, I got the Ammonite.
How they incorporate broken English into this.
Yeah.
Like, was there just a Japanese translation, like that was like an Okinawan accent or something?
I'm pulling up my list. Yeah, I don't know.
They decided to translate it as broken English.
Maybe. Okay, so I am naming this Ammonite after Curry.
Curry! He will be delicious.
Spelled a little different.
I know. Oh god, I want curry right now.
Okay. I knew this one was coming up. It's kind of a, I don't know what you call it, weird story, interesting story. With Curry, I kind of prefaced, right, I was, finding people I'd heard of. What happened with Curry is the way I was finding like a lot of these people that I had heard of but not seen much of their stuff was I became active on Twitter. I'd never had a Twitter before. I was like, hey, I should get a Twitter. It could be a cool little, tool to follow people and see what they're doing and maybe put myself out more and yada, yada, yada. And one thing I was trying to do was I was trying to find people with a similar number of subscribers as me so that, maybe establish some kind of a community or support or something like that. And actually, I didn't find Curry. Curry found me, and we chatted a little bit on Twitter. At the time, we both had about 3,000 subscribers. That was a little over a year ago, I believe. Since then, I've grown to about 4,000 subscribers. He has grown to 84,000 subscribers. So, I'd be lying if I didn't say I was a little bit jealous, but he totally earned it. Even back then, my gosh, his videos just looked so professionally done. They looked and sounded really good, and they still do. He definitely takes a lot more seriously than me. He's really active about getting his channel out there, and he's really good about, interacting with viewers and stuff like that. So, no, he's totally earned getting up to that 84,000 and then some. It's cool to see how much like I said, this is a guy I was talking to. It's like, hey, we both have 3,000 subscribers, and now he's got way more than that. But no, it's cool. He's really friendly, really funny. So I'm glad to see that. I think he's made us the switch over to full-time YouTube. So that's cool.
That's a great milestone to get,
Yeah. And so with that, we have Curry the Ammonite. I'm not sure if we'll ever use him, but he's there. And we'll see you guys next time. I'm going to finally talk to the people of Saffron, which I forgot to do before.
Whoops.
See you then.
See ya.